Hi, everybody. Welcome to another English class here on verbling.com. My name is Lisa, and I'm one of the English teachers here at Verbling. And in this hour, we're going to be having a speaking class. I found a list of some fun, what they call conversation starters on the internet. And so I put them in a document, which you can see over here on the Verbling chat. And we're going to be talking about these, having a conversation, answering some of these questions. So if you have a reservation for this class, you can go ahead and use it now. You always have the first 2 minutes of the class to do that. After that, the reservations go away, and then anybody who is a member of Verbling can join a class. If you're not yet a member of Verbling, then you might want to join the 7-day free trial so that you can see if you like Verbling, if you want to join, and then you can join after that. It's a really good deal, $45 per month, especially if you take advantage of it. So if you have a class every day, or maybe two some days on the weekends, or whenever you have time, then it's really worth that amount of money. So I hope you guys can take advantage of that and join. Welcome, guys. I see you're coming in. Hi, Tati Tulin, how are you?
Hi, hello. I'm great. Thanks for asking.
Is that what's that statue? Some Roman guy or something, or who is that?
Yeah, it's a statue of Attalos the second. He's
Okay.
the founder of Antalya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's very ancient time.
Yeah. Wow. How long
He
ago
said,
was that?
how long? It's maybe 150 years BC.
BC. Oh, wow. A long time ago. Wow.
Yeah. Second
Okay.
century, maybe third century BC.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said to his servants to looking for a paradise place, and they found this place.
Yeah. Antalya. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that part of the world has a lot of history. That a lot of people have passed through there, and lots of stuff has happened.
Yeah, it's very ancient time. Greek, Romans, Byzantines
Right.
lived there.
Yeah, definitely. Interesting. Okay, well, welcome to class. And Rafael, how are you today?
Hi, Liz, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. You?
Good. Do you have a day off today or something, or?
Actually, I'm on vacation.
Oh.
Not vacation. I'm just staying home. I'm not working this month.
Oh,
I
wow.
so I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying these days to study a little bit more.
Cool. All right. Have you been doing some running too?
Yes, actually, today I trained.
Yeah.
I haven't been training for a long time, so my legs are hurting a little bit. I'm okay.
Good.
I'm ready for another.
And how's the weather? Is it getting hotter yet?
Not yet. Luckily, it's not really hot. At least here where I live, it's quite cold.
Oh.
But I know that's only the beginning.
Yeah.
The summer's coming up, and
Yep.
it's
I
complicated.
was just wondering when it starts getting hotter, when do you like to run? Do you go early in the morning or like later in the evening?
Normally early in the morning. I don't like because there are less cars on the street, so it's better to run.
I see.
When it's later, I'm already tired of the day, so
Yeah.
I don't have enough energy to race afterwards.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Good. All right. Martin, how are you?
Well, hello, teacher. I'm fine. Thank you.
All right. Martin, where are you calling from?
I'm from Macedonia.
Macedonia. Oh, okay. Wonderful. Welcome. Are you new to Verbling?
Yeah, this is my first English class. I have been using some Spanish classes.
Oh, wow.
But
Cool.
this English class is my first one.
Okay. Well, welcome to Verbling. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
And Mary, back again. Hi, Mary.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm good. Are you ready for the weekend?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's what we call TGIF here in the United States. We say TGIF. It means thank God it's Friday, which means now you have the weekend to rest.
Yeah, actually, for me, the weekend is work because I have more time to study. So for me, it's studying time. So.
Mary, are you a student or do you work?
I am doing an internship.
Oh, okay.
So I still have something to study because I have to learn a lot of things. So I have to study on weekends.
Okay, sure. What kind of internship are you doing? What kind of field or industry or something? Business or?
It is in packaging field. In the packaging. Actually, I'm doing an internship in university in the materials laboratory.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. Cool. Yeah. Is that what you studied at the university?
Yeah, I studied industrial chemistry and packaging technology.
Industrial chemistry.
Yeah. It's a very weird course. Yeah, I know. Because you think, oh, what do you have to study about packaging? But it's a very complex field because there are a lot of different areas and you have to consider all of them.
Oh, yeah. No, I understand. It's interesting. So are you talking about packaging for like individual products, like to consumers, or packaging like from materials that are sent, around the world to other businesses, things like that?
Yeah, it is all about it.
All of it, okay.
All of it, yeah. From the product to the different pallets.
Yeah.
The pallets, yeah. So it depends.
Yeah, it is funny that you say that because I guess I've never actually thought about that as something that people work in, but then if you think about it for a minute, obviously it's very important because like I just looked it up and here's some like packaging technology. So yeah, trying to figure out all the stuff related to business and how things are packaged and sent around the world. And yeah,
just think about food. You have to think about the right material because it can be dangerous for the material. You have to think about all of those things.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think about it more when I get something and I hate the packaging. Like if it's some kind of something that's really difficult to open or
Yeah, I know.
That's funny. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Cool. All right. And Andre, how are you doing?
I'm doing great as usual. Thank you, teacher.
Oh, good. As usual. Did you ride your bike to work today?
Yes, I do, but I'm get a flat tire.
Oh no.
Yes, it's I had some issues during my way to home.
Oh, bummer.
But, and because of that, I get to home a little bit later.
Later, yeah. Do you here in the U.S. if people ride a lot, they carry what we call a patch kit. So in case they get a flat tire, they can change it and fix it. Do you carry one of those with you?
Yes, I have that facilities with me all time, and I'm able to fix my tire on just on the way.
Okay, good. Yeah.
But it was difficult because it's become dark on outside. It was dark.
Oh yeah, that's
And
makes it worse.
I was my way is throughout the wood.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, then I guess maybe you'll have to start carrying a flashlight soon if it's late.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Interesting. Ken, are you gonna go to sleep sometime? What
Yes,
time is it?
after this, I'm gonna sleep.
Okay. Oh my gosh, it's 4 a.m. Okay. What time do you have to wake up?
Late.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So,
Just want to make sure you get enough sleep. I was just, I started this Coursera class. I don't know if you guys have heard of Coursera, but it's about learning and how to learn, and especially difficult things like math and science subjects. And I'm taking it to help with to talk to my teenagers who are in high school and these types of things, so we can have a discussion about it. But I just watched one of the videos, and it was definitely talking about how important sleep is for learning, and what they have these images that they've been able to take now of like a mouse or something, and they take a picture of what the synapses and the neurons look like before you learn something, and then when you learn something, and then when you sleep. And after you've slept, the learning is it's like it stays with you better, so making sure you get enough sleep is good.
yeah, kind of our memory kind of stabilized because of sleeping.
Something like that. Yeah. Did you want to say something, Mary?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought it. Okay, so welcome everybody. This is a speaking class, so sometimes with the speaking classes, I take a little longer with each student welcoming and talking just a little bit individually because it's a speaking class, so you guys get a chance to speak. But I do have an idea for this class. I was looking. I was typing in things like conversation starters and stuff like that, and I came across this like dating website for guys. I think it was for guys, and it was trying to help guys like figure out things that you could talk to a girl about when you're on like a first date or when you're trying to get to know somebody. So I thought it would be kind of fun to just go through these. I didn't edit them at all, so I just took them directly off of that website. And I didn't put the link there. I could put the link if I find it again. But I thought it would be fun for us to go through some of these. And so if you guys open the document, which I see a lot of people are there, and instead of me telling you which ones to answer, because maybe you don't want to talk about all of these, I was thinking each person will just take turns, and you can actually choose the question that you want to answer, but then you're going to tell us your answers. So I'm going to take the first one because I think it's kind of funny. First time any of you broke the law. Now, I've never broken the law, like really, like where you go to jail or something like that, but of course one of the most common things that people do break the law is the speed limit. So in my life I have received two speeding tickets. Those weren't the only times I was speeding, of course, but those were the only times that I got caught speeding. I don't usually speed too much, but I do drive a lot, and I go to California, which is like 2 days of driving, and some places in the United States you can drive pretty fast because there's nobody around. It's very, unpopulated areas or something. But if I had to talk about, a time when I broke the law, it would be that, just a speeding, going too fast. And my most recent speeding ticket did happen this year, and it was very frustrating because I actually didn't think I was speeding because I didn't realize what the speed limit was. So I actually got a ticket while I was speeding up to get up to what I thought was the speed limit, but it was a 40-mile, we call it a 40-mile-per-hour zone, and I thought it was a 50-mile-per-hour zone. So I was like at about 45 when the cop turned around and put on his lights and pulled me over and gave me a ticket that cost me $100. So that's the only time I've broken the law. It's just the speeding. So let me see. Why don't we start with Tatitulin? And have you had time to look through these? Do you want to choose one that you want to answer?
Uh, while you talking about the first question, I just began to think about me, how it was the first time how I broke the law. You see, I can say that I'm law-abiding person. Yes. I never broke the law, but maybe when I was young and a child, we stole fruit in neighbor's garden. Yes, and drew pictures on the wall. Maybe that's all.
Yeah. That's that's true too. I don't even remember back to when I was young if I did something like that, but yeah, those are we call those little minor things that usually kids do, like so sometimes you might not even know if it's a law really or not, but you're not supposed to do it or something. So yeah. Okay, cool. So let me just remind everybody, you don't have to answer the first one, but if you want to, that's fine. Everybody could answer the same one. Or as you go through the list, you can find the one that you want to answer. Then just tell us the number, and then you can read what the question is, and then give us your answer. And since we still have 45 minutes left for the class, we'll have multiple turns, so you'll have time to answer probably a couple different ones. Okay, Raphael, which one would you like to answer?
Well, number 12, my most memorable birthday.
Okay.
It was when... Actually, it was my 6th birthday when I wasn't expecting. It was a surprise party. I was at school, and it was a long time ago, and I was among all of my friends, and I remember my dad gave me a bicycle. It was my first bicycle, so
wow,
it was a great moment of my childhood, and I'll take that moment for all of my life. And it was a great moment, at least for me. It was something I will never forget.
So you were surprised. I didn't get it. You were surprised when you came home, or like at school or something, or when did you?
At school, because
at school.
Because they interrupted the class to party.
Okay.
All my friends were there. My mom brought the cake and other candy, and it was fun. It was a great moment.
Yeah, it's funny how we remember things, because I'm 43 now, so I don't remember a lot of things from when I was too young, but certain things like that definitely stand out for you. Something special, out of the ordinary. Yeah. Cool. All right, thanks. Do you remember the kind of bike it was and everything?
It was I don't remember the kind of bike, but it was a white bike. It was a simple bike, but I haven't known how to ride bikes, and I just learned afterwards. So it was my first bike, and it was a great gift. I wasn't expecting it. It was a surprise for me.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I think as a parent now, it's always fun when you do something like that where it becomes a nice surprise for your kid. Sometimes it's hard. You don't know exactly what they're gonna like or the type, but when you can find something as a parent that your child really appreciates and likes and is excited about, that's a good thing too for the parent. So your parents were probably happy that you liked it. Yeah, cool. All right, Martin, what about you? Which number would you like to talk about? Some of these, they're not exactly questions, but like this one, time travel, it's more like, what do you think about time travel, or do you believe in it, or would you like to try it, that type of thing. So they're not all set in the exact like question format. So, Martin?
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna talk about the first question.
Okay.
The one that you answered.
Yeah.
we also have a bit trouble with the speed limits and most of the drivers want to uplift that limit, but the payment if you broke that limit is much higher here.
Oh, really?
It is 500 euros. So everyone
Wow.
is too cautious
Wow, that's a lot.
when they're driving. Yeah, and also there are cameras on the traffic lights. Yeah, and now the police have bought Chevrolet Sparks. I don't know if that car is if you know that car in America. It's one small, very small car, and they are everywhere.
No, what kind of car is it? Say it again.
Chevrolet Spark. Maybe it
Chevrolet.
has a different name in America.
Yeah,
I have seen that model in the Transformers movie.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I see it. It's a very compact, smaller car. Yeah, yeah, we have those. Something, yeah, I think those are.
Yeah, and the
Here.
policemen are routing through the city with those cars, and they're
Oh,
everywhere.
wow. So, they really don't want you to speed, huh?
Yeah.
I guess it's really important. Yeah, here in the US, I mean, in some cities it would be difficult to speed anyways because you have so much traffic, but usually it's on the highways. So if you're on the highways of California, for example, San Francisco, Los Angeles, you know, the speed limit here is usually about 65 to 75 miles per hour, depending. That's on the highway, you know, on the freeways. But some people go like 90. That's really, really fast. So you have to be, you know, you have to watch out for cops though. So we also have photo enforcement kind of thing and video even, but not everywhere. It's just certain cities, and they usually have a sign that tells you, you know, that they're doing that. So definitely. Wow, that's a lot of money though. 500 euros. That's a lot. So have you ever gotten a speeding ticket before, Martin?
Well, no, because I'm a beginner driver.
Oh, okay.
I have only 2-year experience with driving a car.
Uh-huh. Okay, good. Yeah, my son, he recently got his driver's license. So luckily for him, we live in a small town, and so the speed limit everywhere is only 25 miles per hour. So it's kind of boring to drive around. But he's pretty good about not speeding. Okay. Mary, which number would you like to talk about? Mary, your microphone is muted.
Yeah, sorry.
No problem.
I don't know. I could talk about the lottery. Okay. What would you do if you won the lottery?
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, it depends on how much money. And I mean, I don't know, maybe 1 million euros, which is more or less, I think, $900,000, I think.
Or more, I think.
Yeah. I think I would go for a trip around the world at first, and I would give the money to my parents in order to pay them for my studies. So I would pay back. And then I think, yeah, and I think I would invest some money. I don't know. I'm not good in economic things, but I think I would contact a a broker. I don't know. Yeah,
somebody to
and
help
maybe
you.
I could, yeah, to help me invest. And but because I know that a lot of people who win the lottery, um, usually waste their money. So because they can't manage the money in
Yeah,
a
it's
proper
true.
way,
Yeah.
so they just spend all of them in silly things,
Yeah.
and they don't have a real plan. So I think that it is important to have a plan.
Yeah. Does that happen in Italy too? Because that's like people study that here in the United States, like how fascinating it is that so many people who win the lottery, end up kind of back where they were after so many years. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think it happens, but I don't. It's not so common. I mean, they don't talk about it in the
I see.
news.
Okay.
It's just I have heard about it on the radios once, but
I see. Okay. Yeah, definitely it happens. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
so
Is there
yeah.
anything big that you would buy for yourself, like a house or a bunch of clothes or car or anything like that?
Well, maybe I need new clothes. I mean, good clothes.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, to go to an office, because I usually buy in cheap shops like H&M, these kind of things. Maybe I should buy a bit expensive and more expensive clothes just to look a bit more professional.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. And Dom, hi, Dom. I see you joined us.
Hi,
Hi,
Lisa.
Dom. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Yesterday, I had some stressing days because yesterday I tried text in English.
Oh,
So it was a little bit stressing.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Tests
And
can be
so
stressful.
I did a journey for come in the site where the test is running.
I see.
So yes,
Okay.
and so it was a little bit tired,
Yeah.
but not. Actually, I'm good. I'm
You're
fine.
good now. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. And you have the weekend to rest.
Yes.
So which one of these questions would you like to talk about? You get to choose.
Okay. I have
There's a
to
lot of
think.
different ones.
Do you have oh my God. I don't know. I'm a little bit in. I don't know. I'm a little bit in the side and don't know.
Oh, okay. How about
Can I pass it?
Yeah, why don't you pass and then read through them and then you can see. Andre,
Yes,
what about you? Have you picked one out yet?
Yes, I have.
Okay. When did you pick?
Uh, uh, 14 recent life changes.
Okay, tell us about some recent life changes.
Most important, my life changes. For me, it's that's not so recent. Maybe it's happened 3 years ago. When in that time I worked as a software teacher in education center, and I I uh, I had a wife, and and I have son, and in that time I'm divorced with my wife. Unfortunately, it's most important changes in my life. The reason of that it was that I get familiar with beautiful girl, and I get divorced because of that.
Okay.
And,
So
since that time, my life is changed, changed, and all things changes of my life
yeah.
in that time.
Yeah, a divorce usually brings about a lot of different changes, different living situation, different relationship with your kids, maybe new people in your life. Yeah.
Yeah, I have son. He is 15 now, and he's with his mom.
Uh-huh. Does he live with you sometimes too?
Yes, I spend time with him sometimes, maybe once a week.
Mm-hmm.
We will usually go to cinema or bowling or that.
Yeah.
That is for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big change.
Yes, my life is became more colorful since that time
Yeah.
because uh, uh, pa passion became colder, and
Yeah.
uh,
Yep. So these might be questions you would have to talk about with if you're going to start dating. Have you been dating other women?
yes, I had.
All
Yeah,
right.
he's one. She was one of my students.
Oh, okay. One of your students. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Ken, what about you? Which number would you like to talk about?
Okay, I chose two, number two.
Okay. Favorite
Mhm.
childhood memories. All right. Tell us.
Yes, one day a new student came to my school,
Uh-huh.
and at the same time a new, how can I say, museum opened
Mm.
beside my elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
And actually and I made a friend with her, and actually she is living in a part of museum. Maybe his father, or I'm sorry, her father,
Yeah.
or probably working in the museum.
Mm-hmm.
So I was very curious about the museum and that lifestyle, house in living in a museum, and so. And after I made a friend with her, I sometimes go to her house. It's
Uh-huh.
very close to,
Wow.
to the elementary school. On the way home, I sometimes go to her house.
Uh-huh.
And in one day, she invited me to one door
Hmm.
of her house. And after she opened that door,
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that the door to get into the museum.
Hmm.
So we sneak into the museum a
Uh-huh.
bit,
Yeah.
and I was really thrilled and excited. I have already been into the museum, but I didn't expect such back door of the museum. So,
Yeah, going through the back door. What kind of a museum was it?
and the museum about the how can I say, about at that time I was living in a different prefecture,
Mm-hmm.
and the museum is about history of that prefecture.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so a lot of kind of ancient or traditional things displayed
I
in the
see.
museum. I
Okay.
guess, yeah. Mhm.
Different
Uh,
artifacts from different time periods and stuff.
yeah, maybe
Okay.
some of them are pretty old, like maybe fossils and or
Oh,
ceramic,
uh-huh,
which
ceramic.
appeared from the ancient ruin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Wow. Did you ever see the movie Night at the Museum?
Ah, yes, I had. I have, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It wasn't like that, I guess.
Yeah, so I was really fascinated by finding the back door of the museum.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing to be in a museum like that, kind of a special
Mm.
situation, not just
Right.
as a tourist or something looking. Yeah, cool. All right, thanks for sharing that. All right,
Yeah.
Tatutali, we're back to you. Did you find another one you wanted to talk about?
Yeah. I think it's interesting question 16.
Okay.
What's your theory on deja vu? Yes, it's interesting question. I think that I have this. I have deja vu a lot in my life. I don't know why. It's very interesting theory, and sometimes I didn't explain. I, for example, can't explain what is it, but it's very interesting feeling because. You know this feeling, but you can't stop this feeling, and you can't this feeling go on, and it just appeared immediate, suddenly, and suddenly.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Yes, and you felt this mean that you have feeling when you be in this place, in this situation, but it's real, it's new situation.
Yeah.
Yes, because sometimes I travel a lot, and sometimes I think that I was here, and I began to realize how it was, but I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe some scientist can't explain this feeling. Some people who believes that a soul of a man or woman return or if
returns or like
returns another body,
right,
and maybe I live another life and I was in this place and just like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yes, maybe, but maybe sometimes it's like somebody pretend, pretend. Follow you and say you that you be careful and yes.
Yeah.
Like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I have had deja vus before, and sometimes they're very we would say strong. Like sometimes you're like, I know this, this has happened before,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, it's really weird because it feels like that, like
maybe it's like paranoia.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Deja vu. It's a very interesting concept. The idea. Okay, Raphael, your turn.
I think I'll choose 31.
30.
How do people often misunderstand you?
Okay. Interesting.
I think every day.
Okay. Why did they misunderstand you?
Because I don't speak loudly. I don't like to speak loudly. I don't like to raise my voice when I'm talking to them. So I think it's hard. I think it's one of my flaws. I think they find difficulties. That they have a right time listening what I'm saying. So sometimes I have to explain 2 or 3 times before they understand what I'm saying. And sometimes I literally give up. I try. It depends on the seriousness of what I'm saying. If they haven't understood it yet, well, but if at least they had an idea of what I just said. So okay, that's enough, and they understand, and they are happy, and I'm also happy because I did my job.
Yeah, it's good enough.
It's good enough. Have you watched that movie Click with Adam Sandler when he turns on the automatic pilot?
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh, there's a scene in which he activates the autopilot, and he just say, okay, everyone speaks to him, and it doesn't just asserting.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Sometimes we have to do this.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Of course, I know it's not polite. It's not a polite way to treat people. But unfortunately, sometimes we have to.
Yeah.
And we are dealing with so much people and so many people. And I don't know. It's complicated. I know it's one of my flaws, but I have this behavior.
Does it
I'm
happen? Yeah. Does it happen?
I'm trying
on
to
the
get
job?
rid of it.
Does it happen on your job or like just like day to day talking to people about stuff?
Day by day.
Okay.
I can't do this in my job because if I don't explain exactly what I'm trying to say, serious problems might occur in the future.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
just in my normal day.
Okay. So it sounds like sometimes you just get tired of explaining yourself because.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm kind of impatient with some people, and Okay, yes, that's it.
Yeah, I can understand that too. Yeah. Because you're wondering, like, I'm talking, are you really listening to me or what?
Yes. It happens all the time.
Yeah. Okay, good. Martin, what about you? Which number do you want to talk about next?
Oh, it's my turn again?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will go with 18.
Okay, 18. What's that say? Oh, worst date ever. Okay, let's hear it.
Well, it's not that bad, but okay, I will tell it.
Okay.
One day, my friends came to my house and show me a profile picture, Facebook profile picture of a girl that and tell to me that she will come this evening. So they said to me that she likes me and that I only need to say some affirmative message, or I don't know.
Okay.
And I go with my friends in a bar, and we were waiting for her and her friends. Eventually they came, but the girl wasn't that pretty like in the pictures. She I wasn't being attracted by her. And it was a bit nervous because my friends were somehow kicking me under the table, like go make the move or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't want it.
You didn't want to make the move.
Yeah, and then we went for a walk in the park, but eventually her group somehow leave or detach from ours, and I saw from a distance that she started to cry, and when I asked what's the matter, she just got angry and leave, and I really don't know what was happening, but that's it.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad.
Well, it wasn't the worst date for me. It was for her, maybe.
For her, yeah. It didn't turn out how she thought it might, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for sharing. All right, Mary, which number would you like to talk about?
I don't remember the number. Is the memorable birthday?
What? Oh, birthday? Okay. 12.
12.
Oh, yes. All right, my most memorable birthday. Okay.
It was the 18th birthday. So it is a very important birthday because it is the age when you become a major.
An adult. When you become an adult.
Adult.
Yeah.
An adult. So you can vote and you can do a lot of things. So my best friend decided to organize a surprise party. But she didn't know that I don't like surprises. So I just got home after school for lunch, and I found the living room full of balloons. And I was like, "What's happening? Oh my God!" And my best friend, jumped at me, telling me, "Oh, happy birthday!" And there were a lot. There were also maybe 5 friends of mine there, so it was like my house had been invaded. Because it was my house. I don't want people when I don't invite them.
Right.
So I was a bit. I didn't like at first the surprise. So when they asked me, "Oh, what do you think about it?" I just answered, "Oh, I have to wash my hands." I was really overwhelmed. I don't know. I didn't think. So, but later I enjoyed the party. It was really fun. It was a fun, and so then I forgave my best friend because I enjoyed it. But at first it was embarrassing because I didn't expect it. So, but now she knows that I don't like surprises, so she is never going to throw a party like this for me. Never again.
Wow. Yeah, that's the tricky part with the surprise parties, because it sounds fun, but you never know what's going to happen for the person. And yeah, I don't know. It's easy to get overwhelmed with something like that. Yeah. But it sounds like overall,
it was
okay.
Also,
yeah,
it was also an autumn day, so I just wanted to go home because my hair was awful and I didn't want to take it. I mean, I was not good looking that day, so it was also, oh my God, I just want to relax. It's okay.
Well, Raphael brings up a good point. Who did all the dishes? Who cleaned up after the party? Did your friends?
My parents.
No,
my parents, because they were there too.
I see. Yeah. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, that's always the thing about throwing parties, is who cleans up afterwards. Okay, Dom, are you ready, Dom, with one that you want to talk about?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, which number?
I'm ready. I think, sorry, and 6. Time travel.
Time travel. Okay, what do you think about time travel?
I think if I'm able to go back in time, I think I will go back in the 60s. I think.
In the 60s?
Yes, in the 60s.
The
because I think
1960s. Okay. Well,
1960s.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
1960s. Because I think maybe in the end of the 50s and beginning of the 60s, because I think there are the less dangerous time I think in the world. Because in 18 there were many wars. I think many things that are maybe sometimes I don't know. It was troublous times, I think, because it happens more things. And in the 60s, I think it was the period where people handed the war, the recent war, the World War II, and so it was the period where the economy grows increasingly.
That was growing a lot.
And yeah, growing a lot, and so there are many occasions to improve your future, or I don't know, to achieve your goal. There are many chances, I think, and so yes, and so it was also interesting because there was many things like starting in that time. It was the period that when the new music, like I think rock and roll,
rock and roll,
became,
Beatles,
yes, becoming, and there are many many phenomena take roots by the 60 or 50 years ages. Yes.
Yeah, we could say it was a very busy decade.
Yes, it was very busy decade. Yes. So for me, and the lifestyle was more simple before today, and so I think definitely for me, if I have the time travel, I come back in that time.
No internet back then.
No internet. More funny.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Thank you. Andrew, what about you? What number is next for you?
Sorry, teacher, I don't ready.
You're not ready?
I gonna miss.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll go to Ken. Are you ready, Ken?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Which number?
I chose 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That you know. Yeah, I'm pretty interested in 1960s as well.
I was wondering what you were thinking when you said that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty exciting time. So things change very dramatically, radically, actually. So yeah, kind of current society is somewhat, but after the computer appeared, maybe current society changed, tend to be more kind of, in one sense, another sense is we're having a busy days, but so 1960s kind of is the time to the shift generation from the old generation to new generation. The old generations, you know, they have to get involved with the World War II. If it reflects to their mind, and it reflects to their kids' generation too.
Yeah.
So I think the primary reason why kids tend to be rebel in the 1960s because maybe Scalp War in one sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and
if you,
maybe.
Well, I was curious if you wanted to travel back in time to the 1960s, what age would you like to be, and what country would you like to be in?
Teenager.
Teenager.
Yeah, and possibly in America or England. And I copy another famous song.
I agree. I agree with that.
Would you have been a hippie?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think in 60 you can be everyone.
Everything.
Yes, you can be every person.
Yeah. A lot of acceptance and love, kind of thing, for different styles.
But, behind of the wide hippie up in America, you know, the Vietnam War is involved. People, have to get out of the draft system in America. So they have to, in order to do that, they have to get out of society. Some of them, went to Canada.
Yeah.
Hide.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of very kind of exciting and kind of very hard era at the same time. Yeah. But maybe we're all, especially music, after that we kind of reproduce 60s idea of music repeatedly. Yeah.
Well, not only the music and everything, but if you're here in the United States, certainly all of this stuff that was going on with not the civil rights,
Yeah, exactly.
and Martin, all the stuff that was happening around, well, the protests, and that was a very big thing happening also around that time period. Was in the United States this idea of equality of blacks and whites and other people. So that was definitely happening around before and during the 60s and stuff too. Yeah.
Yeah. So it have to be done. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. So
exciting times, more exciting than just going on Facebook. Maybe.
Yes. More real life.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Andrew, did you find one?
Sorry, teacher, I didn't read it. I have some issues in my
okay. Well, we have about 4 minutes left, so it's not going to be enough time for everybody to talk again. So does anybody want to pick one to choose and talk about?
Yeah, me.
Okay. All right. Which one?
The 12th most memorable birthday.
Okay.
My most memorable birthday, I think it was the birthday this year. Oh. It was 3 days ago.
Wow, cool. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yes, and this birthday my husband gave me a present, like a trip to ancient city Phaselis. It's near the Antalya, 40 kilometers. I just send you a link. And this a very, very ancient city. It's 3 centuries, 3 BC. And yes, and this city had their own coins. It's means that it was a prosperous
city.
And in this city was visited by Alexander Makedonsky.
Whoa.
Yeah. And the famous building is aqueduct. It's a system for water running from the mountains through this aqueduct to the city, and there are a lot of baths there, and the main street in this city, and on sides of this street there are some rules of behavior, how people should behave themselves in a city.
Yeah.
Not to talk much about the king. Yes. And just like that, it's a very interesting city. I want to say a lot more about this, but unfortunately we haven't got much time.
Yeah, we don't have time. We can do another class sometime where people, I do classes where you just do like a show and tell. You get to talk about anything you want, and that would be a good thing to talk about sometime, to share more about that, because that's really interesting, and I don't know anything about it, so that's great. Cool. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for coming to class and
thank you.
Participating. Yeah, it's great stories, and Now you guys are more prepared to go on dates in English. You know what to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Have a good weekend, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
You too.
See ya.
Bye.
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 Go to sleep, Ken.